So what is a module? A module is a container for a bunch of highly related components, directives, and pipes that represent an area of functionality in an application. As a metaphor, think of it like the aisles in a supermarket. In a supermarket, we have different aisles or different sections. We have breads, soft drinks, fruits, vegetables, and so on. In each of these sections, you can see a bunch of highly related items. With this structure, when you go to a supermarket and let's say you're looking for grapes, you know exactly which section you need to go to. You don't have to navigate the entire supermarket just to find grapes. A module in software is exactly the same. We use modules to better structure our application, both in terms of the source code, but also in terms of the folder structure, and this improves the maintainability and extensibility of our applications. Now, in terms of the implementation in an Angular application, a module is basically a class that is decorated with the ngModule decorator function. And here we have metadata properties such as declarations, providers, imports, and exports. We use declarations to define the components, pipes, and directives that are part of this module. We use the providers array to register the services in this module. And as you know, this is for dependency injection. We use the imports array to specify the dependencies of this module. So if this module uses building blocks defined in another module, we need to add that module in the imports array. And finally, we use the exports array to export some or all of the building blocks in this module, so other modules can reuse them. Because by default, the building blocks we register in the declarations array are private, so they are not visible to the outside, just like how we have public and private members in a class. We have the exact same concept here. So now that you know what a module is and how it's implemented in Angular, let's take a look at a real-world example. So in this e-commerce application we have built, we currently have only one big module that grows bigger as we implement new functions in our application. So we want to break this fat module into smaller, more maintainable modules, each focusing on a particular area of functionality. But what are these areas? Well, we have a section for our admins to manage the products and orders. So we can have an admin module. We can also have another module called shopping module, and this module represents the area of the application involved in the shopping experience. So here we have components like products catalog, shopping cart, checkout, and so on. Now, if you pay close attention, both our admin and shopping cart modules have something in common. They both use a product card. In the admin module, we have this product form where we use a product card. And in the shopping module, we use this product card as part of our product catalog. Now, Angular doesn't like it when you register a component in two different modules. So each component belongs to only one module. Now here's a question. Where should we put this product card component? We can define another module where we register all the shared components, pipes, directives, and services throughout our application. We can call this module shared module and then import it into our admin and shopping cart modules. This way, these modules can reuse the components, pipes, and directives that we defined in the shared module. Let's take a look at another example. Currently, in our application, we have a simple login page that allows the user to log in via Google. Potentially in the future, we may want to add new pages like sign up, change password, reset password, and so on. All these pages, or all these components more accurately, belong to one particular area of the application. So we can extract a new module and call it membership module. Okay? So instead of defining all the components in our root module or app module, we can define them in smaller, more maintainable modules that are focused on a particular business domain. We call each of these modules a feature module. With this structure, we can trim most of the code in the app module and simply import our feature modules. Now, in terms of the folder structure, this is how I would like to reorganize our files. We have this app folder on the top that contains all the application source code, okay? Under this, I want to add a folder for each module. Inside this folder, we're going to have 3 subfolders: components, services, and models. And we're going to have the same structure in every module. Now, currently, we don't have any custom pipes or directives, but if we did, we could put those under the corresponding folders here. And finally, in each module folder, we're going to have a module file. This is where we define a TypeScript class and decorate it with the ng-module decorator. So starting from the next lecture, we are going to refactor our application towards this new structure.